There's more to this, but let's take this call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
This is Easy G.
Easy G, I got your theme music all ready.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
This is what on the company says I didn't ask for it.
You didn't ask for it, Easy G, but what do we know around here?
Go.
Your time is now. Easy G, were you
There
calling?
you go. When I come in my next appearance on Tuesday morning there, when Amanda and Tom are in the house, I'm going to be making some chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
If you heard the morning show, I was quite emotional. Unfortunately, a friend of mine passed.
I did hear about that, Easy G, and that's very sad. I'm sorry to hear about your friend. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it stinks. Probably going to be going to a wake on Sunday or Monday night, probably.
Well, that's...
I guess there'll be a lot of people from the arena coming, too.
Right. No, that's very sad. Yeah. That's very sad. Easy G, by the way, I have to tell you now, I heard what you said this morning about my my goldenrod jingle, and I was very hurt by that. I mean,
you don't have any feelings, remember?
I spent, look, these jingles, Easy G, that I write, and actually, it's the first one I've ever written.
But on the bus too, that I told him he was awful too.
I probably spent a good 15, maybe 20 seconds writing that. And, these jingles, they're like my children, Easy G. I mean, you kind of hurt me. I mean, I mean, do you want to say anything? Do you want to apologize or anything? Someday I'm going to be dead, and you're going to be like,
I guess I'm sorry. But
thank you. That makes me feel better.
If that's going to be your business and make some money, you're going to be in trouble there, buddy.
Well, see, then then you turn around and you just stick the knife right back. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, Easy G. My goodness, that's very
I don't
hurtful.
want to argue, so I'm going to let you go.
Someday.
My ride's coming, so I'm going to a church meeting tonight.
A church meeting.
I'll pray for you, brother.
Well, I hope you. I'm going to pray for you.
I'll pray for Jenny too. Why not?
Well, thank you.
I'll throw her in the mix.
Very
nice.
Have
a good rest of your show. Happy Friday.
Don't go to any trouble now. But yes, Easy G is going to. Yes, I mean, someday I'll be dead, and Easy G will feel badly that he was so mean to me about my jingle. I mean, I put a lot of work into that. I mean, have you heard it? I mean, it's great. I'm not going to sing it right now because we have. Well, maybe I will just quickly. I mean, come on. Maybe somebody's listening who hasn't heard it yet. It goes. Wait, hang on, just really quick. Okay, I gotta warm up my throat though. I haven't sang it all today. me. Okay, ready? Here we go. Goldenrod, I really like your food and your ice cream. So much better than Creamland. Woohoo! I mean, come on, that's money, right? If Goldenrod uses that jingle, next thing you know, there's going to be goldenrods everywhere. You won't be able to walk 10 feet without walking into a goldenrod. We're all going to have goldenrods hitting us in the face. It's going to be amazing. Isn't that a good thing? I guess Easy G doesn't think so. Whatever. Well, why don't you, here, let me turn that down while you pull that over.
Turn what down?
The mic. There we go. Because it sounds terrible in the headphones when you're grabbing the microphone. Yeah, like that. How are you?
Sounds erotic. That's very loud.
That did sound erotic.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like my jingle? Surely you've heard it. Easy G has been very, very hurtful.
Say what?
My jingle.
He cried today.
My golden. I know. I heard.
I think that's cruel what you're doing.
What's cruel?
He wants the thing to happen at the Clam King, whatever the hell the place is.
Clam King? See,
where does he work? Clam King's gone.
He works at Creamland. Clam King's gone?
Yeah, they had the best clams.
Well, they were the Clam King.
They were.
What's cruel?
They had the crown.
I just, I think that...
I missed happy hour at the Crown.
We've been talking about it for months. We're going to do this big live remote at Goldenrod. It's going to be great. Easy G won't actually be there because he'll be at Creamland.
Daryl Dion said that there was a most efficacious ratio of women to men at the Crown, which is a saloon type of place, pub.
At the Crown?
On Hanover Street.
I don't even know this place.
That's because you have a woman.
Why are you out of breath?
I walked up the stairs.
Why'd you do that?
I was walking all around the city.
You afraid of elevators? Some people
I'm
are.
checking up on this horrendous homeless situation down here. You know, I haven't seen any yet, but
Right.
yeah.
So you don't like my jingle? I was hoping you would help me with it. Like
Never
maybe
been
we,
to
maybe we could
Creamland.
harmonize.
I've been to Creamland.
Yeah.
I've never been to
Goldenrod?
That's out near Messabeesic Lake.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, that way. Yeah, it's up in the
That
it's
way.
up in the sky.
That way.
So you have heard it, right? Or do you need me to
No,
sing it
and I
for
don't
you?
want to hear it.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Just like I don't want to hear that anything about that damn Trump.
I gotta warm my voice up. Me. Okay, here it is. Goldenrod, I really like your food and your ice cream. So much better than Creamland. Woohoo! What do you think? That's really gross.
Yeah, so was your jingle.
You have hurt my feelings. These jingles.
You deliberately hurt Easy G.
These-
You know there's a stack of license plates under.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, your tail is kind of flicking them.
These jingles are like my children. I spent a good 15 to 20 seconds working on that, and you just poop all over it.
The processor over here is really.
There is no processor
sibilance.
on that. Only two of these mics have processors. This one and that one. That's why I always encourage.
I'll go over there.
That's why I always encourage people to sit at the news desk, because at the news desk you'll sound better, and you won't sound as your voice doesn't sound as thin when you're at the news desk, because
I know even Peter White when he's over there sounds like Alan Seuss. If you remember who he was.
I feel like I do somewhere in the back of my mind. Who was he?
He was there with Henry Gibson, Lily Tomlin, Goldie Hawn on.
Laughing?
So, yeah.
Laughing. Okay. Stefan says, I love the concept of Goldenrod the musical. I'm already thinking of a bridge and a chorus to go along with what you've begun. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. Yeah, Paul Cormier and I are working on that. Stefan is going to help us, apparently. Maybe you could help us, too. You know a lot about musical. Okay, you've really got
I was up at the VA because I had
really-
to buy I had to get my Marzoli or something filled for heartburn. I have a terrible case of heartburn.
Oh, I didn't know this. Stefan was a theater major and a big fan of musicals.
Why would anybody become a
And he
theater
hopes to
major?
help. You'd have to ask Stefan. Bobby B says, Easy G needs to expand his horizons. Seems like he don't...
I might have to take did he
Oh.
leave the key?
Seems like he doesn't know a lot of things. After all, he didn't like smooth jazz.
Oh my God.
Remember the smooth jazz? What is the matter? Are you all right?
No, I'm having terrible acid reflux.
Are you sure
I had
that's
to go
what
to
it
the
is?
VA, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And maybe I shouldn't have, when I commented on you as a joke, kind of like got things going.
Right.
Oh, I'm being punished.
Oh, you were kidding. So you actually do like the jingle.
No, I don't like the jingle, but I.
Try singing it with me. Will you harmonize with
No.
me? Please?
You can't sing.
What do you mean? I have a golden
suck.
throat. How dare you? How dare you? This is very hurtful. You know, someday I'm going to be dead, and you'll have to live with having been very mean to me.
Jesus, can't you get something towards a baritone voice when you sing? Instead of up there as a tenor? I mean, I know being a Yeti, you don't have any problems with masculinity issues, but a baritone would be more appropriate with your persona.
Well, here's what I was thinking. So, like,
Oh, I got a hat for you.
I
It's
can
in my car.
Oh, good.
Except something sat on the son of a... No,
I can go high and then I can go low. So like there's an extended version. It's like this. Goldenrod, I really like your food and your ice cream. So much better than Creamland. Better than Creamland. It's better than Creamland.
you have-
better than Creamland.
toilets.
They don't have toilets at Creamland?
I don't remember any.
Oh my god, I didn't even know that. Oh, we got to work that
Well,
into
you
the
eat
song.
outside, don't you?
Goldenrod,
There is no inside.
I like to use your toilet after I eat your food and your ice cream. There's no toilets at Creamland. No toilets at Creamland.
No crapper at Creamland.
No crapper at Cream. There's no crapper at Creamland.
crapper. Come on, get some resonance in there. Crapper.
That's going to hurt my throat. Remember what happened?
If a crapper could talk, it would have a deep, resonant voice.
It would sound like that, yes.
Matt, come see the crapper.
Jeez.
Come to crapper. None of that stuff out of doors.
Oh, you
That
got-
against law.
You got to be in the musical.
As the crapper? I wasn't a theatrical major.
No, but you seem like you'd be pretty good. It's going to be great.
You know what's awful? When you have to pump gas when you're a kid. By far, the women's toilets are worse than the men's. You wouldn't think that.
No,
but,
you wouldn't.
You know, when you're only 18, you do have an idea. And this was like 1978. You had an idea that women had certain bodily functions that men don't have. Although, you know, a 4-year-old knows what it took me till I was 25 in Amsterdam to find out about certain facts of life.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy. Oh, boy.
And, yeah, they really wreck the crappers in a gas station.
Wow.
The worst gas stations by far in South Carolina, which was the cradle of the Confederacy and the cradle of the reaction against civil rights.
So is that why Creamland...
Stinking South Carolina crappers.
Is
unbelievable.
Is that why Creamland took out the bathrooms? Because of the ladies' crappers?
And when you went south of the Mason-Dixon line in 71, you got south of the Mason-Dixon line, all the men's rooms had condom machines, which they just didn't have in New England or New York, by the way. Yeah. My brother bought one, though. He was only like 12 years old.
A condom machine? Or a
No,
condom?
he bought a condom.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah. Well.
And he bought something else, but we won't talk about that.
Oh, my
It was
goodness.
called Extendex. I don't know why. It was a quarter, right?
I've seen commercials for that. Late
Probably
at night.
still at my mother's house, hidden somewhere.
I think you can get those at Goldenrod.
Extendex?
I think so. I think they have them in the bathrooms there.
You mean you have like a warranty? You go into Goldenrod and they guarantee certain things.
Right.
You know, that you won't be rushed up. You know, your pleasure will be prolonged.
Yes.
You can eat like a hog.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just not the same without Joel Elber around to argue with Peter White about the cost of the clam boat or whatever it was.
Right.
What was it, the seafood platter? And Peter would prove him wrong, but it didn't matter.
You just rhymed something. We got to work that into the song.
Dark matter. I was reading about dark matter.
They would argue about the price of the platter. Peter would prove him wrong, but it didn't matter. And John wants to talk about dark matter. Oh, no, we can't rhyme matter with matter.
Well, I was thinking of the crapper.
Yes.
Maybe there can be a philosophical spine to the play. You know?
Oh, like an underlying message of some kind?
Then again, it could be like a hybrid rose bush where you have suckers that branch off of the main stem.
Okay.
The trunk, which are not good.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't want suckers.
Right. I like the
You have to cut them off.
I like the philosophical spine idea. I think the central theme is how much better Goldenrod is.
Well, you know, who's to say that God is on the throne up in heaven? Maybe God, you could find him in a South Carolina gas station crapper. How do you know that what do they call it, the Aleph or something, where you can see all the universe?
Ooh.
I think it's called the Aleph.
You can see all the universe with it?
A-L-E.
That's amazing.
The PH.
Where do you get that? Is that like an app? Can I put that on my phone?
Actually, it's a story by Borges.
Oh, I wanted to be... Oh, okay.
Yeah, the great Argentinian.
I thought maybe I'd just go to Google Play and I could download it and then see the universe.
But, you know, in the story, I think it's called the Aleph, he finds the Aleph under the staircase in his basement, and he sees the entire universe. But that could be the crapper here at... Well, we have to change it now from Goldenrod. Because, you know... Well, I'd like to keep the rod because, you know, the phallic symbolism.
I've heard that about
Silver rod, copper rod, Nimrods. Nimrod is in the Bible, and he's not Jewish. I remember watching educational TV in New York around 1973, and a rabbi pointed that out, that Nimrod wasn't Jewish. I don't know who Nimrod really was, but it's a great name. Nimrods. Oh, I can see it now, baby. On the big screen.
I don't know. I don't know if we have quite the same vision for this.
Is Brad Pitt passe? I don't. Just like music.
No,
I crap out 1991. Movies about 2006.
He's gonna be. He's gonna be in it. He's gonna be in our musical.
Yes, Nimrod.
No,
that runs this greasy spoon, a hash slinger.
No, he's going to play Mr. Goldenrod.
Oh, and we'll have a rivalry between. There's a hash slinger with political aspirations. Not anybody based on anybody we know.
I know what
I'm not
would
feuding with him anymore.
Right. I know what would convince you that...
No flower shops, roses, suckers, stuff like that.
I know what would convince you of my song.
I had a sucker from TD Bank. They're all different colors and they were all the same flavor. Did you know that?
No.
Do you have do they allow you to have a bank account?
We need jingle music. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ready? Goldenrod. Really like your food and your ice cream. So much better than Creamland. Better than Creamland. Better than Creamland.
It's the clapper rumbling in the back.
Oh, right. Goldenrod.
Mommy, what's that sound?
Goldenrod.
God, I don't know.
Goldenrod. Goldenrod. Goldenrod.
Get the Roto-Rooter, man.
Goldenrod. Goldenrod.
Yeah. Get the snake.
Goldenrod.
We'll snake that SOB out.
You know what happens when a crapper overflows in a restaurant? It's really sad.
Yeah, nothing good happens.
Because, you get some of the help. You tell them, don't put the grease down the drain. And you know what happens? It clogs the son of a gunning drain, and it's just not you that gets screwed. It's the other restaurateurs. Then before you know it, you got the man is there, in the car, writing up the citation. How sad, huh? It can be a libertarian. Nimrod's a libertarian.
That's why they don't have any bathrooms at Creamland.
How can we put a cannabis theme in here, too?
Maybe it's Easy G's fault that they don't have any bathrooms there.
I think Easy G should be taking cannabis for his feet.
Oh, right.
Does it help your feet?
I have no
Does it
idea.
help your circulation?
I don't know.
Vodka helps circulate.
Vodka?
Yeah, particularly.
Does it really?
Oh, yeah, it's like antifreeze. Keeps your blood thin and flowing.
I think that's good music for,
Goldenrod. Nimrod. Nimrod.
Oh, he'll be possessed. The Brad Pitt character, Nimrod. The old friggin' Nimrod, we'll make up some ethnic group, not a real one. And because we don't want to offend anybody.
Make up an ethnic group?
Yeah, like, there's Abyssinians. No, that's Ethiopian. Syrians aren't Syrians.
Abyssinians is what they call ABBA fans, so we can't use that.
Yeah, well, we'll find some, relatively safe ethnic group. Maybe we can make them a Frisian. They are from a part of Holland, How can you really insult the Dutch, right? They're 6 feet tall, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and all that stuff. And something happened. He became possessed before he died. And you're a Catholic. What's the word? Transmogrification? Somehow he became the crapper. Fused.
Transubstantiation?
Oh, just think of the crapper. Now, this is true. This is absolutely true. Martin Luther, invented Protestantism when he was on the Jakes. You know what the Jakes is? The outhouse.
Oh.
He used to have, when the devil wasn't throwing an ink pot at him, he was in the crapper in wherever it was, Baden-Württemberg or whatever, emptying his bowels and inventing Protestantism.
Bobby B is asking, was this guy a plumber or something? He has a lot of crapper info.
Well, I am a Protestant. I know my religion was created while somebody was on the crapper.
Right.
The Jakes, they call it in John Osborne's play. But, one of Albert Finney's great roles. Though he refused to be in the movie.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was Stacy Keach, a fine actor. Well, so the Jakes, the outhouse, because it goes into the bowels of the ground, it's kind of like, what would we call it? Because we have the dark matter theme. Between heaven and earth, right? The devil is down there. Oh, yeah. You can see a geyser of dark matter. The tragedy. That'll be our climax. A fitting climax, too. A geyser of, let's call it sewage. How would they cope? I know, Matt. We want to have a very positive theme. Get the street people, the bums, or the homeless. It's kind of like a Frank Capra ending, like the what's that movie with Jimmy Stewart and the Angel?
It's a Wonderful Life?
Something like that, yeah. And we get all the, there's all this strife, and everybody joins together. They get their pails, and they bail out Nimrods. And they exorcise the evil spirits from the crapper. I'll have to talk to Norm about that. Are you still feuding with him?
I was never feuding with Norm. I don't know what.
I thought you were feuding with
I
him.
thought you were feuding with him, and now you're like best friends.
Yeah, right.
Now you're like buds. Oh, Fred says in the Facebook live chat that Nimrod was associated with building the Tower of Babel.
A double-storied crapper. You, tell Fred he can go online and find 2-story outhouses from Pennsylvania. And he is from Pennsylvania. The Quakers were very economical. They only had, they had the whole state, but, then it got bamboozled away from them.
Oh, my goodness.
So they had to, in their plot.
Yeah.
You have to think big. A 2-story outhouse. Oh, yeah, the symbolism, the raw symbolism. The bowels of the earth, hell.
Well, we don't want to get too dark with it, though. It's supposed to be a happy play.
Well, we're going to have the homeless. They're going to have a bucket brigade, and they're going to save the day. How does Easy G figure into
Are they going to
this?
have buckets of ice cream?
Buckets of rain, buckets of rain.
Well,
coming.
Easy G's.
Oh, that's a Bob Dylan song, and I don't know if we have the rights to that.
Easy G probably won't be able to be in the musical because he'll be busy working at Creamland.
Move your hips.
Mm.
That's not a very good Bob Dylan.
Right. That was terrible, actually.
Wow, I'm trying to sing terribly because I love Bob Dylan, but...
Right.